Welcome back to Thistle Hill Farmstead. Today we're going to continue our series on our John Deere Z920 mower. Today I'm at my brother's shop and we're going to see if we can get that stubborn hub off of the axle so we can replace the axle seal. So stay with us. And as always, if you find this video helpful or informative, please subscribe. It helps us out, and press that like button. That really helps us out a lot too. So stay with us. All right, here we go. This is after it hits, it slows down. You know it. Brad's got one that looks just like it. It's over there in the shop. When it comes off, it swings and cuts across the ground. Best chair in the house. This thing keeps leaking down. Is it tightened up? Yeah, it's old. Need to stick something on there. Block. Wouldn't in and out. It ain't easy. Okay. Alright, brother man, let's see what you got. Because I pulled on that son of a gun. Look at the center of it. I beat the crap out of that thing trying to get it out. See, it's just got a key in it. And I've juiced it up over the days. I put the PB blaster and everything else on it trying to get it. And we got the big boy here, this big puller. We'll see if this will get it. If you guys remember my other video, I used 3 different types of pullers to try to get this thing off, so we're going to try this one. My brother says it'll pull it off or it'll break it off, one or the other. But either way, it's got to come off. That is a big boy. Can't believe my Harbor Freight 5 ton didn't pull it. Probably not 5 ton. You need that. Well, what I did, I was able to get 2 in here and then 1 up top. I don't know if that pulls it.
Yeah,
Not straight. Oh, okay.
This is pretty healthy thing, but that big one is.
That's the problem I have. These things are so heavy and unwieldy. You had to at least. Got me dirty. Got me greasy. Shameful. Okay, here we go.
And the same people made them in that boat 2 different times. There we go. Yeah, let's keep it turned.
Oh, yeah. Alright, here we go. Let's put the juice to it.
The chair's falling out. Ow. The motor's coming off.
You do or you don't? I don't see it moving. Like I said. I'm telling you, brother, I put the beef to it. Don't bust your knuckles on that. I don't know why the other guy didn't change the seal. He bought the seal, but he never changed it. Is it gonna pop? Something's gonna pop. Woo! Gonna give her a love tap. Weld it out? Yeah, well, this thing's a 2000. Oh, hey, something went somewhere. Yeah, it moved in. Uh-oh, threw it out. That's what I tried to do. Oh, you know what it did? It broke that out there. Oh, man, it broke your doodad. Broke my puller. Man, I'm going to be in this for big money now. Oh, that's crazy. If it's breaking the puller, is it going to hold on there now? Yeah, it's tightened up. Probably didn't have it tightened down. Oh, so it doesn't have to be on the end. You can tighten the clamping force. Uh-oh. Is it going to hang on there now? Alright, everybody, watch your eyes, watch your children, watch your wives. Oh, it's moving again. Well, I guess you're going to have to try the big one. I figured that and pull it right out. I tell you, I beat, bang, heated, pull. It's just hung on there. I thought the hub broke there, but it was the, yeah, I saw something fly. It's guaranteed. I thought you got that at the jockey lot. That's guarantee it. Tool truck salesman. Oh. You need me to hold it for you? See, that's how I had to do it before. So I had to put two on this, but they're all the same distance, so, but I see what you're saying. It's pulling it out from the center. Hold it. Nothing we can put behind there. I thought it was round. Just thought it was round. Yeah, well, you know, trying to save a little metal. Now I've seen them where they knock the stud out and then thread something, but on there, thread something through it and then pull. Let's try to put with these. These is heavier. This is heavier on these, so I take two of these out and put in that one. Okay, we're going to switch out the jaws in this puller here and see if we can put some heavier ones in there. Will it fit? Oh yeah. Got your grade 8 bolts there. Ready to try again?
Yep. How many rounds is this?
Well, in counting mine, probably around 4 or 5. 4 to 5th different puller that's been tried on it. I guess it's just been on there so long. It's just, if I looked and looked, it doesn't have a snap ring. I even looked at the parts list. It's just on there with a key. Which even if it had a snap ring, by this time we would have pulled that thing off. Got her tight. You had to work on a Saturday. Alright, here we go. Put the fire to it.
I figured it would come off in. I never thought that it would be in a smaller
Yeah, we'll see if the
arm.
here we go. Tight. You need to put the bar in it. I guess it's not turning.
Well, the hub ain't turning. I thought the hub.
Oh boy. You guys can see the look on his face. Okay. Standing back.
Yeah, I know. That's what I think.
I don't know what's gonna give.
It's probably going to go that way when it comes off.
Telling you.
Sure it don't come out, whole axle come out this way?
No. I got the parts list. I'll show it to you if you want, but it's got a key in it. That hub's gonna break.
Right.
Well.
I ain't believing that.
Tell me. Let me go get the parts list. I'll show it to you. It's got nothing holding it on.
3 more turns
rounds
in
in
it.
it. Hey, hey, hey! Woo-hoo-hoo!
All right.
Look at that! Look at that!
Hey, it comes off.
Alrighty, we got it. It doesn't even look that rusted up either. I mean, that looks clean.
That's a good precision fit.
Well, precision's ass.
All right, put your seal in.
So we have the new seal. Here's the seal. And then I also bought a new dust guard because when I heated it before, it melted the other one up. So this part number is there. So we'll replace that along with the seal. Get that puppy out. Any extra charge for that? It's yeah, look, the key is like pristine too. Save that. Okay, so let's take a look at the seal. So this is what I'm gonna pull out, and I have the new one go in there, and that shaft looks really good. I just can't believe it was so hard to get out of there. So let's go ahead and pull that seal. Gave me the wrong one.
So you don't want to hit this part of it right there, because you scratch it. You want to try to just tear the seal up.
Okay, that's what I was having to
And
pick.
you don't want to pry and scratch that right there either, because that's where it seals.
So avoid the axle and the hub. We're giving her some love taps. Put my other glasses on. It's bad when you got to have 2 different pair of glasses. Ooh, we need a bucket or something.
Yeah, let me get a pan.
Got a little drippage. Now this seal only leaked when it got hot, so I guess the oil would thin down and then it would leak. So after I used it and parked it in the garage, then you would get some leaks. But it was cool. Once it cooled off, it would be fine. So much for those fancy picks I showed you guys in the last video. Just a good old screwdriver and a hammer. That's old school mechanicking. I'm the new school. You need me to move this so you can get to the bottom? Man, there's a lot of air coming out of there. I guess with no seal. Look at this fancy seal driver I found. Getting a little early there. Can't see what I'm doing. Man, that thing's coming out.
Try not to touch that axle.
Right.
Just try to stay right under the edge.
Do we need to lube this bad boy up anyhow, or just like that? And let's that's my homemade seal driver there. Piece of PVC pipe and a flange, but it's the exact size of the bearing, or excuse me, the seal. You need a piece of wood to go on the end of it. The Tough Torques makes a seal driver. That thing's about $100, so this is probably about $5 worth of PVC. We'll see if it'll do the trick. Tap her in there now.
Yep, tap it in.
seat at the bottom, right? You'll feel it when it hits the bottom.
Didn't look. Probably should, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it's. Yeah, you hear the difference in the sound now too.
Yeah, that's about where it was too. Look, that's got it.
Alrighty. We gotta take those little nuts off of there, and then just worn out after so many hours.
See all the little lines that are supposed to be in it right there? You better can't see
Yeah,
it.
let me see here.
Barry can't see. It's just real worn and flat.
Yep. So it's just
There's no seal lip to it.
worn out. All right. So I don't know if these are, what's that? 1/2 inch, 13 or 14. Again, what I had to drive this in was just a piece of 2-inch Schedule 40 PVC with a little adapter on the end, and that did the trick. That's exactly the same size as that seal. That all fresh and clean and new. Look at that 12. New dust cover. What was it?
Yep, it's 12.
You've been dizzy there, folks.
I'm not used to having an audience. That thing plastic?
It's plastic. It shouldn't have to be too tight.
Yeah, it can't tie it too tight.
It just keeps the, well, the one that was on it too was just all flippy floppy and.
Yeah, stuff winds up around it, tears it up.
All right, yeah, the shaft seems really nice.
What you do with the clean rag? What's that?
It's in my pocket
Wipe it off.
with my clean rag.
Let me knock this burr off with this.
Okay. All right, there we go. Got it in there. Here's our key. That's a pretty beefy key too. Look at that thing. That's a big one. I guess it needs it for this axle. Make sure that's back in there. Before we slide back. Gotta clean that up where we
Looks like you've been hitting on it right there.
Wasn't it on the back side where you actually pulled on it?
It ain't gonna hurt nothing back there.
Oh, okay. As long as it don't get my fingers in the future. Probably shouldn't. Hopefully I won't have to have it off anytime in the near future. Alright, this is what a real shop looks like when you got all the tools in the world you need. ready? So we'll slide it on.
What? So you got that.
Oh, I got to do this. So everything clean on the keyway. All right. So we line the keyway up. Get down here. You can see. All right. There we go. Went on a lot easier than it came off. I think I got this. And then now this washer is got a lip on it. The little lip goes in. That way the dust cap can hook on to there. Because before I put it this way, and then there's nothing for this dust cap to grab hold to. So the small side goes in. I would have thought the bigger side would go up against it, but it's for that dust cap. Okay. I don't think so. It was hard to get on there the first time, but
I got the thread file.
Not
a bush rig, hard as up there.
Maybe. So what do you think?
Get the hub back out a little bit with the thread file.
Okay. So what my brother's saying is when we pushed on that here, it might have expanded the end of the axle just a bit, so the nut doesn't want to thread on there easily. So he's going to go get what he calls a thread file to work on that. So let's see, he said pull the hub back off. Wow, that came off easy that time. This is a thread file. Yeah, to show us how that thing works. I've never seen one of those. Let's see, he just put it across the top, or how does that work?
Yeah, you see it mashed a little bit right there. You got to find the one that fits.
So that fits in the threads, huh?
I think we're going to have one that fits it. Yeah, you can feel it's a little fat right on the end. Might have to go to plan B, get the little grinder. It's close, but you'll feel it when it fits in there. It just fits in there.
This drops in. You got two different ones, or are they the same size?
I think they're the same. Didn't feel like it, but that ain't it. I don't think that one. We're just gonna have to
Knock it down a little bit.
knock it down right. That end thread swelled out.
I don't know if we can see that or not. Let's see. Kind of see it's just a little on the edge there.
Can you feel it?
I don't know if I can, but you can see it a little bit in the camera.
Okay.
Because it's close up. Yeah. It doesn't hold on those threads anyway. It's going to get on in there once it gets. What do you think? Yeah, she wants us to thread on them if we can just get it to catch thread.
Put a little bit of sandy seeds on it.
We want to put the hub back on too.
Yeah. Probably put some of this, if you ever think you want to take that hub back off, put some of this on that, it'll probably come off.
There you go. Wiggle it just a little bit. That looks straight. I just have to go slow with it and get it started. Even before, it didn't spin on by hand. I mean, I had to put it back on with the ratchet before, and it might have been swollen up a little then. I just didn't know it. Didn't know what to look for. Didn't know what it was.
No, that's too tight.
See, it's hitting those outside ones. Shoeing horses, that looks like a horse rasp. No, that bolt looks alright. Yeah, it's a little beat up. I think we should start that in first and then get it threaded.
Well, that's a locking nut. It shouldn't start that way first.
Oh, okay.
This should keep it golden up, even if it is a little tight.
Bowman Andy C's, not a sponsor, but could be.
Like that.
Yeah, that's way tight.
Well, we can do two things. We can cut it off some with the Ziz wheel, and it's going to stick out. Really neat. I got another threader at the house that's 4 spindles.
Well,
if I can remember where's that. It might be here. I got a regular pump for this.
it hangs up there. Okay, this is supposed to be the thing to clean your hands with. Let's see. This is from a professional mechanic, not me, who's just making YouTube videos. It's called Cherry Bomb by Zip. Where do you get that? Advanced?
Yep.
Okay. So you can get it in an auto parts place.
They got orange, but I don't like the orange.
You like the cherry kaboom?
Yep.
Yeah, looks like it's doing pretty good. I'll have to try that other than my...
A little brush, clean fingernails.
Now you're ready for a date. There you go. Ta-da. We went and picked up a thread file that actually fits these threads, so that's what we're doing here, is trying it. So after all that work, we still were not able to get the nut to thread back onto the axle. So we didn't have a die, a thread die that's 7/8 14, which is what the thread count is on the end of this axle. So we decided just to put it back together for now. I'm going to get a die that will fit the end of this axle, and we'll try to clean that thread up a bit and then get the nut back on.
Oh yeah, that's good. Look at that, it's got thread.
What we did here was we cut a piece of pipe that would fit over the threads of the axle so that we could just start the nut on the end and hold that hub on so that we could put the wheel back on and maneuver the mower around without the hub coming off. So I know it looks odd because it's got threads, but it's just the threaded end of a piece of pipe that we cut off to put on there.
Everything like fix the threads. That's good, good, good. All right.
Hey, Chris. While we were working on getting the threads cleaned up, we noticed there was still oil dripping from the bottom of this dust cover. You'll see it right here. And so we took the dust cover back off and looked closer at this, and it looked like the oil was coming from between the bearing and the axle. So we may not have had a seal problem after all. It may be a bearing problem. So I have contacted Tough Torques and ordered a bearing, and I went ahead and ordered the axle too, just in case there's an issue with the axle. So we'll be doing a video upcoming on how to replace the axle and the bearing in this transmission. So be sure you've subscribed and have your notification bell clicked so that when we post that video, you'll get it.